Yo, what up everybody? ETA on the EUC. It's been a minute, but yeah, I just kind of felt like recording. So let's go. It is Thursday, June 26th, 8:41 p.m. We out here in Manhattan. I am on the Veteran Sherman, the third iteration of the Veteran Sherman. Yep, so we're gonna start at 9 p.m. We're gonna go until 5 a.m. That's been my schedule lately. I like to work when basically no one's out. At night, it's more chill, so I like that time to work. It's basically right after the sun goes down and then right before the sun comes up. So I'm basically at night the whole time, which I like. I've been around, still doing food delivery on the electric unicycles, trying to get into the whole software thing, blah, blah, blah. Basically, I have my portfolio done. I'm just doing some like responsive design on some stuff, and then we'll just take it from there. But I basically stopped doing videos. Oh, look at this. These guys, right? Like, why? Like, if you're coming the opposite way, you always get on the far end, the far, you know, like right here. You're not even supposed to be coming this way, but if you do that, you want to get over here because then you're just a jackass right down like the middle of the road, and that's not cool. Going the opposite way. But yeah, so basically the reason why I stopped videos for a while, A, I kind of want to take a break, but B, I'm just kind of like, you know, I got a lot of things I want to do, and I'm not sure spending hours editing and all that stuff for practically free is something I want to do right now. So I'm just like, you know what, let me put it on hold for a little bit and then I'll come back at it. And lately there's a lot of things that are going to be happening in my near future, and I kind of felt motivated to share that. So that's kind of why I'm recording again. I'm not saying I'm going to be consistent again, but maybe I will, maybe I won't. It just depends. Towards Lower Manhattan right now because like I said, I start at 9 p.m. Mostly gonna be doing Uber, usually always only do Uber. And then at 10, I have a schedule with DoorDash. It's gonna be North Brooklyn, which is below Lower Manhattan. So I kinda wanna be in the Lower Manhattan area so I can quickly transfer over to Brooklyn and start DoorDash. And then when I'm done with that DoorDash until 11, I'll come back here to Lower Manhattan where I'm scheduled with Uber again. So that's kind of the game plan. For those of you that are new to the channel, welcome. This channel would do food delivery on electric unicycles in, you guessed it, New York City, Manhattan. Primarily Lower Manhattan under Central Park, but you know, I do a little bit of everything depending where my schedule is. Yes, we have schedules with Uber here in the city, part of a mandate, part of a law. Hey dude, Kermit, I'm Kermit the Frog. It's gonna rain, but very lightly, so I'll probably just get a little bit of sprinkles later on in the night. Nothing too crazy. It is a little bit windy, but nothing I can't handle. Why there's so much traffic right now, but there is. Man, I smell like that like campfire smell in the air, like the burning wood or whatever. I love that smell. Brings me back to like childhood memories, man. Oh, here we go. Badass. Rum, rum. Rum, rum, rum. Dude, it's like, I don't know. I'm a hater when it comes to that. It's just so annoying, bro. Like, no one cares, like, how loud your fucking rums are, bro. Like, he's gonna do it right in my face, too, watch. Let's see, whatever. Rum, rum. Try to stay clear of these fucking things, especially when you're right behind them. They just pop that shit off in your face. I was behind like a Lamborghini, like, I don't know, maybe like a month ago. There's like, you know, and you got the Lambo, you got it. There you go. The dude's not even on the bike either. But yeah, you know, you're in a Lambo. Of course, you gotta be the rever. You know, you just gotta be cooler than cool. You know, you gotta have the Lambo and you gotta rev it. And I was like right behind it because I was stuck in a very skinny street. And of course, you know, he revs it. I'm like, son of a bitch. It's just loud as hell. With a Lambo, I kind of understand, you know. Maybe you're just taking it out every now and then and you're proud of it, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But bikes and shit, I don't know. I mean, what's this dude revving for, man? He's just like, he's revving over nothing. Alright, I'll stop. Got a matching order, yep, for Westville. It's like a 525 order, 16 minutes, but man, oh man, do I have to say it again, guys? Do I have to say it again? The way this shit works here in NYC, man, it's been a long time since I talked about this. Hold on. So I'm gonna take this to same spot, 1312 add-on. The way it works in NYC is you get paid by the time or the base pay. It's kind of confusing, but basically if you don't make enough in base pay, like what you saw those numbers, like $5, $3, those are called base pay, all right? Within an hour, if you don't make like 20 or something like that, 20, 21 or something like that in base pay, then they pay you the difference for the time. So it's kind of confusing. It's like you get paid for the time, which is like $20, $21 per hour or something like that. But if you make it in, I don't know, just something like that, all right? So sometimes I'll see like a $2 base pay order and it'll say like, you know, I'm just throwing out a hypothetical. It'll say like $2 or $3 or whatever, and it's like 15 minutes. You know, if I wasn't getting paid for that 15 minutes, I would not take that. Like, if it was like the old school way, like many places like in the country are still doing it the old school way with the food apps where they don't get paid per time, they get paid per trip. I would not take that because I'm not getting paid. It's not worth my time, right? $3 for 15 minutes, just not worth my time. But since I'm getting paid for that time, it doesn't really matter. So it's like I've gotten so lazy. I just basically accept everything. So my acceptance rate is so high. It's very, very high. Where am I? Shit, I'm going the wrong way. Oh, let me go turn around. So many cars out right now. I fucking. So all my stats are really high. Like my acceptance rate is like in the mid to high 90s. My satisfaction rate is 99%. Everything's in the mid 90s or higher. So I'm like I'm up there, bro. I've been like that for a long time too, since this mandate. Anyway, I hope I explained that mandate. I know it was kind of a little iffy there, but it's been a long time since I explained it. A lot of shit going in Manhattan. A lot of shit takes my attention. But I think you get the gist. We're getting paid per hour. And it gets kind of complicated. It's like, it says $20 an hour, but you know, when you get used to it, you can beat that. Like just with the base pay, it's kind of confusing, but basically I can make like 25 up fairly easy, 25 an hour. Just take my word on it. I don't even look at my dollar per hour anymore. When I first started, I was like obsessing over that, but nowadays, I just see how much I make per day at the end of the week, blah, blah, blah. I don't even look at dollar per hour anymore. Oh, no problem. All right. All right. I guess I can just take it or something. I don't know. See one. And nope, still waiting on one. So we're waiting on Mr. Werner. Werner, yep. I got two of them. This one as well. Okay. Yep, cool, cool. Go. There should be. I haven't washed it once since I got it. It's been like a while, probably 7 months since I got this thing. I don't know. What I mean by wash is wipe it off, get the dirt off, not like soak it in water. That's not a good fucking idea to soak electric unicycles in water. Water is the kryptonite of these things. Anyway, so we got both orders, picked them up. Now we're going on the other side of the island, which is called Manhattan, and we're gonna drop off the first order. Then after that, I don't know where the hell the other one is, so let's go. Or whatever. Let's talk about briefly. I want to talk about it a lot, but I know if I talk a shitload, it might get a little boring. So basically, I am going to move into a van. And I know it seems like, what? Like, why are you going to do that? Doesn't that suck? Why would you want to move into a van? And I get that. I understand. But I've done it before. When I first came out here to Manhattan from Chicago, I was in a van, and I lived in a van in like the Bushwick area for about 2.5 years, something like that. And the reason I did it is because I had school debt. I was intimidated by rent, the New York rent, and it helped me pay off some of my school debt at the time. This was like, this was like 2017 through like 2019 or something like that. Something like that. So this is a while ago. But yeah, I didn't mind it, except the van I had looked like shit. And it was kind of depressing because of that. Looking back, if I had like it wasn't like I don't know. Let's just say the van could have looked a lot better. I could have done a better setup. But I bought the van for like $2,000. It only had like 68,000 miles. It was like a Chevy G10. But the reason it had places with rust and stuff on it. Like when it comes to living in a van, visuals mean everything. It really does. Like if you're to buy like a shit van with like rust all over it and stuff, and let's just say hypothetically it's a good running van, nothing's wrong with it, blah, blah, blah. But it just looks like shit. Mentally, that can add up. And it just, if you were to get like a nice van, you know, like a high top Sprinter or something like that, and it's really nice, and then you like did the inside really nice, you can make it basically look like a nice apartment. And so when you go towards that van or you move into the van or whatever, it looks nice, you know, it's somewhere you want to be, you know. Whereas if you get a shitty ass van, you know, just from my perspective, you get a shitty ass van, it's kind of depressing. It's like you're living in the hood, you know, it's weird. Like these visuals do things to you mentally. So this time around, I'm going to get it's going to be used obviously, but I'm going to get I almost don't want to say the van because I don't want other people to like jump ahead and like get the van before I do. It's so stupid, but I'll just say it. I want to get like a ProMaster high top. It's going to be used. Obviously, those things are like hell of expensive, but it's going to be fairly nice. I'm going to put a lot of down payment on it, and then I'm probably going to finance out the rest, which I've never done before. I've never financed out a vehicle, but no problem. I mean, it's like I'm really good with like bills and shit like that, no problem. And plus, I don't have any more school debt. I paid that shit off doing food delivery, right? Fucking last year. I paid that shit off, spent all last year paying off the remainder of my school debt. So I don't have any debts. I'll be moving out at the end of the year by the time I want to get this van. And so yeah, it's basically like I'm trading paying high fucking rent in the city, right? For a van, and then I don't have to pay rent, so that van is basically paying for itself in a year. But hold on, I'll talk more about it here in a second. Hello. Is this, let me see. All right. I have a food delivery. Good? All right. This is a handed to me order. There you go. Thank you. Thank you. This next drop off is real close. It's like to the left, basically, when I get out of here. I know these guys over here, they freak out about these things, so I'm just gonna leave it over here to the corner. This way. Thank you. So I'll wait like 10 seconds after ringing the doorbell. If they don't come to the door, I just leave the food there, and then I text them, say, you know, I rang the doorbell, no one answered, so I just left the food at your door. Peace. Let me double check this DoorDash. I could have swore I had like a thing starting at 10:30 for. Where is it? Did I accidentally delete it? Well, I guess it don't matter because I'm about to save one right now. Good. All right. Available. See, that's the thing. Upper Manhattan. Oh, well, that's pretty. That's actually, Upper Manhattan from here is actually farther away than North Brooklyn. All right. Anyway. So we got like 40 minutes until 10 anyway. Yeah, so why a van, dude? Why do I want to do that? The main reason is because the prices of rent, it's not really the issue, although it's expensive. That's a great issue, right? It's really, really expensive here in Manhattan. Like, I got a tiny ass room that I share with other roommates, and I spend like, after all utilities and I spent like $1,400 a month for a tiny fucking room, right? I hardly even use the kitchen. Obviously, I use the restroom. And I spend most of my time sitting in front of a computer, so it's just like, you know, whatever. We got an order for $6.68 Dragon Tea. Closed. So we're just gonna mark the store as closed. Bam, that's that, all right. The other primary reason is, like I said, I'm an introvert. I don't really like roommates. And even if you're not an introvert, you don't like fucking roommates. So most people want their private space. You know what I mean? And I've had roommates all my life, right? But like, I don't know, something recently just clicked, especially recently, where it's just like, dude, I don't ever want roommates again. Like, if I can avoid it, no roommates ever. Anyway, I'm gonna put on shopping pay orders. Because it's kind of slow at the moment. It usually is slow, 9 to 10. Then it picks up again for some reason. So I'm gonna usually I toggle off shop and pay orders because they're just a fucking headache. I'll toggle them on to get shopping pay orders when it slows down. So that way I'm just not wasting time. So I just toggled it on. I might get a shop and pay order. Let's find out. Nope, we got a Panda China Express. Few minutes away, and then it looks like probably going up north. I hope not, because I'm trying to go to North Brooklyn. Pick up the food. Hello, pick up for Chris. All right, thank you. Anyway, I wanted to talk about it, make it exciting, but it's hard for me to focus here in Manhattan and kind of focus on trying to make it exciting. Yeah, actually, we're actually going to the southwest. So we're staying in Lower Manhattan. But yeah, check out Cheap RV Living, and you'll see a whole bunch of people. This guy named Bob, he basically interviews all these people that live in their vehicles, and it's fucking cool, man. Check it out. A lot of cool things that people do. We got another order for like $3 or $3.56, going an extra 11 minutes. Once again, you're getting paid by time, so whatever. Base pay, not that important. But the good point what I'm trying to make is when it gets cold here, you know, I can just go down south, right? I can drive down south in the van, bring everything with me to like Miami or something, and then I could do food delivery down there if I want to, and then stay warm, you know. And then when it gets too hot in Miami, I'll go back up to Manhattan or wherever the fuck I want to go. So that's another benefit, you know, location, travel, go anywhere I want, live anywhere I want, stealth camp, you know what I mean? Anyway, okay, so that's all I'm gonna say about the van shit. Talked a lot about it, I know, but that's kind of what I wanted to share. This is like a terminal, subway terminal. A lot of different restaurants. I don't like going in here though, because it's like multiple floors. But okay, there's the spot right here. So it's on the first floor. I don't have to like take these fucking elevators and shit. And also I turned off alcohol orders like months ago, because alcohol orders are another pain in the ass for many reasons. And you got to deal, you're not supposed to deliver to drunk people, but I mean, you do, just to be honest, and that's no fun. They're obnoxious and shit. Hey, this person?
Is it last order
Cool.
what time? Or
Thank
are
you.
Closing? Are you closing? No.
You know what?
Then we'll come back.
I'll just keep this on the outside, carry it in my hand, because it's one of these tea drinks that are covered up on the top. So a lot of these like Asian tea spots, like they cover all their drinks, which is fucking awesome. Because any place, like any American place, like especially coffee, well, basically any other American spot, like it doesn't matter what it is, soft drinks, coffee, whatever, they don't cover it in plastic on the top like they do with these fucking Asian teas, and it's like, it's just always a hassle. You never know if you're gonna spill it or not. But with these, you can literally lay it on its side. It's not gonna spill out unless you crush the cup in itself. So, all right. So we're actually entering, something's going on here. I don't know. We're entering 9/11 Memorial. So 9/11 Memorial's right here to the right, where the Twin Towers used to be. Over here is Uber headquarters to the left. Here in the Uber headquarters in Manhattan, the real ones in San Francisco, I think. Here. Real quick. Here you go.
Thank you.
Whoop, wrong one. Yep, you're right. Yeah, sorry about that.
It's not a game, it's a rich thing.
Alright, I just changed out the battery. We just got to order Chipotle, 15 minutes, $5. Going by trip time. Like, we're scheduled slots, right, with Uber here in NYC. So, for instance, I was scheduled 9 to 10. But sometimes what Uber does is they keep you over so you're not logged off, because they'll automatically log you off sometimes if it's slow and you're not scheduled. But if you schedule yourself and you run into from 9 to 10, and then 10's not scheduled, sometimes they'll just keep you on anyway and keep giving you orders, and then they just kind of decide when they want to shut you off. So in this case, right, I was actually planning on going down to North Brooklyn, but if they want to keep me logged in, keep giving me orders until 11, my next schedule, then I'll just stay here. There's a whole bunch of tricks to that, which I kind of don't want to talk about because it's kind of like a personal thing. Where I don't want to give away too much secrets. I know it's selfish, but hey, man, most of you guys probably figure it out anyway. You guys are pretty smart, so. And it's only for NYC drivers.
picking up or you ordering?
Picking up
Name?
for Hunter.
Swing her in the car.
I used to work here. I used to be like a manager, like the apprentice as well. And when you don't work here for a while, you miss the fucking food, man. That's for damn sure. Chipotle got good ass food, high quality food, actually. Thank you. Chipotle was pretty cool for like the first couple of years when I worked here, and then after that, I just hated it more and more. I mean, some of it might have been me, my personality, but I don't know, a lot of degenerates fucking at Chipotle, bro. A lot of degenerates, a lot of like kids, and then on top of that, I was a dumbass and I decided to be a manager, so that was no fun. Then you gotta like manage people. And then I went through the whole COVID shit when I was at Chipotle, and that was like, not me personally, but we were going, you know, it was during the pandemic, and that was a bitch because no one wanted to fucking work, and so we just worked all the time. So after that, that experience told me, even though I was a manager before, to never be a manager of people again unless they want to pay me a shit ton of money, and Chipotle don't pay you a shit ton of money, so fuck that. So yeah, never be a manager of people again. I do not like that. It's a lot of stress, unless that's kind of your thing. It's not really my thing. Second, try not to have roommates again. If you can. Third, what's the third one? Oh yeah, try to keep working for myself. That's the thing that Uber, even though I'm not like technically working for myself as my own boss, in a lot of ways it's kind of the same way. All right, let's see here. Oh, good, man. I think I talked enough about all that van shit and all that. Hello. Food delivery. All right, thank you. Bink. Bink. By the way, all the products I use, like the shit on my arm, it's called a Sense Top wrist thingamajigger. Yeah, all the stuff I use in my videos, it's in the links in the description, so you can check it out. Buy shit from those links, I get a little bit of a kickback. So yeah, if you're interested in anything I'm using, just check it out in the links. Here you go. Thank you. Thank you. 10:09 p.m. I am scheduled to be in North Brooklyn right now, but Uber hasn't kicked me off, so I'm just gonna hang out here for a little bit. And once it kicks me off, I'll consider going to North Brooklyn. I don't know. Oh, okay, there we go. It just kicked me off. So I'm gonna go ahead and go to Brooklyn right now. We're real close, so I just gotta cross the bridge. Williamsburg Bridge, I think it is. Williamsburg Bridge, one of those. I still can't remember. Fairly quickly, because I'm not sure, but I'm already 12 minutes over my scheduled time. And I don't know when DoorDash like takes my time away if I'm not scheduled. If I'm not there at the location, I think they give me like 15 minutes to get there, and I only got like 3 minutes, so I don't think I'll make it in 3 minutes. The bridge is right there. I gotta cross the bridge. This fucking car took forever. So hopefully they don't take my schedule away, because that would suck. So I'm gonna try to kind of go a little fast through this bridge area. Cross over right here. Right here, and then it says, is this the bike? No, it's over here. All right. See if I can get over there without losing my schedule. Just don't want to fucking hit bikes. Zero. So let's just, I think this is Williamsburg Bridge. I'm not sure. There's like this part to the right, right to the right of this fence right here. It's like a walking pathway for pedestrians, and then this area right here to the left down here is the bike lanes. So we're going about 30 right now. But yeah, if you go up here, it's a really cool view. See all those lights up there? That bridge? Let me pass this dude up real quick. Those lights up there, it's like wooden planks and shit. Hold on. Like the floor is like all wooden planks up there. And it's a great view, dude. We just logged in with DoorDash. We're going to be here for 30 minutes, maybe an hour. Depends. And then, you know, I come back to lower Manhattan, cross that bridge. So yeah, we're in North Brooklyn right now. Just got to order 750, 26 minutes, 2.1 miles. I'm not sure if it's Dublin or not. This place is called Mint Heights. A lot of these places I haven't been out here. And I mean, I've delivered here in Brooklyn before. But a lot of these places I haven't been to. Because it's a different part of the city, and I usually deliver in Manhattan, so I've been to almost all the places in Manhattan. And even then I haven't been to all the places in Manhattan, because each food app like holds their own restaurant. So it's like, if I work with Uber all day, I'll go to all the Uber restaurants. If I do DoorDash, I find out that I actually go to different restaurants than what I typically do on Uber. So it's like, if I go to Grubhub, I'll do other restaurants. And so it's like, even though I've been delivering in the same spot for a long time, depending on the app, you'll get different fucking restaurants. It's like they have a monopoly on certain restaurants. We'll talk about the van and all that, but I kind of want to. So when I do it, I'm gonna have to the end of the year to get it all set up, because that's when my lease ends. But when I do it, you do not want to stay in Manhattan, because Manhattan, many reasons, hard to find parking, extremely difficult to find parking. The other reason, it's a lot of traffic. I mean, there's a lot of traffic in Brooklyn, but it's more spread out, a lot easier to find parking. When I first moved up here, like I said, I had the van, I had the car, and there was a couple times I brought the van up to, many times I brought the van up to Manhattan. And after a while, what ends up happening, you have vehicles out here long enough, because there's just so many cars, so many people, that you always get a denter. Someone always runs into your car or scrapes along the side of your car. Something happens to your car is what I realized. And it happened to both mine. And just coming out here, down here, kind of stops that a little bit. It's not as crowded, and there's places that are actually kind of empty. Whereas Manhattan, it's just a fucking shit show, free for all. So yeah, I would definitely be parking down here in Brooklyn. Most people do. Most people that do van dwelling and shit, they live in the outer boroughs. So, you know, Brooklyn, Queens. I would not want to live in the Bronx, personally. I haven't even been to the Bronx. That's hilarious, right? I haven't even been to the Bronx since I've been here, bro. I have no desire to go up there. Or, you know, Staten Island might be good, you know, whatever. I don't know. But yeah, you could just drive around, just look at tall, high-top vans, and you'll see many of them are occupied. I'll show you some I'll show you one when I see it. There's probably multiple on this street alone, so it's a small Sprinter. I don't know if you saw that. Those fuckers are expensive, bro. And if something happens to them, oh my God, super expensive. So although they're good vehicles, like most of them are diesel, they'll last you forever, they're just super expensive and expensive to maintain, so fuck that. Pickup should be over here to the right. Should be over here to the right. Let's see. Sorry. Let's see. Oh, that's the spot right there. Yeah, I haven't been here before. It's Indian food. Yep. Nice. Alright, great. Fucking liquor order. So yeah, I still have liquor orders on DoorDash. Bro, I haven't done a liquor order forever. So this is a double. That was the first pickup. This next one's a liquor order, god dang it. It's real close. I don't like liquor orders. Gotta fumble with their IDs. Those awkward moments. But I'm basically accepting everything with DoorDash because I want to get my DoorDash up real good so they treat me well like Uber. Because I wasn't delivering with DoorDash for a long time actually, and then recently I started doing it again, and I brought it up to like an 80% my acceptance rate, which is really good. But if I can get it in the 90s, where's this fucking liquor spot? Am I going the wrong way? I think I gotta go. I don't know. I'll be back. Sign so all the alcoholics don't miss it. It's kind of crazy. You do like both these orders, probably like worth $100 or something. I don't know. And you're only getting paid like $7.50 for it. Hello. Pick up for Joseph. Cool. Alright, thank you. This first drop off is that Indian food. And then we'll go to the second one. See, these are kind of nice areas, right? Like, you don't, I mean, you see like nice areas in Manhattan, but it's like so crowded, so many people that, I don't know, it's just a different vibe in Brooklyn than it is Manhattan. But drop off should be around here. And the more you go out from the city, obviously, the more chill it is, and the more kind of residentials you get, like houses and stuff. But Brooklyn is a cool place. Parts of Queens is pretty cool too. I've been, let me see.
Welcome. Please come in.
Another hand it to me order. I haven't had one where I lift it out their door. Hello. There you go. Thanks. Order. It's real close. It's only a couple blocks away. But anyway, yeah, it looks like I got a pizza order. $6 Detroit pizza for 2.6 miles, 19 minutes overall. Take it. I was getting so spoiled with turning off alcohol, turning off shop and pay orders, that I'm just like, you know what? I don't want to do pizza orders either anymore. I'm just like, how do I turn off pizza orders? Because the thing with pizza order, they're just a little bit more work. They're not like, I want to say they're like as annoying or as frustrating as like alcohol orders or like shop and pay orders, but with pizza orders, it's just a little bit more work. You got to strap it on your back. You know, sometimes you get, you know, it's just a little bit more cumbersome and all that. So I'm just like, you know what, fuck it. Because when you get pizza orders back to back to back, you're like, dude, I don't want to do any more pizza orders. And I'm like, how do I turn it off? But I never figured that out. I mean, there's probably a way. Probably turn off the hot bag option in your app. It'll probably do it, but I don't know. Guess I've been bothered enough. So I think it's this spot right here. Last time I had to wait. See, when you get orders that are really close by like this, a lot of times you'll have to wait because you just got the order. They might have just started making the food, especially pizza places. So, and you can just look, see everyone waiting. You can just tell. So let's find out. couple benefits. I didn't have to wait. And they're small pizzas. Small pizzas, you can just put them in your bag. Like so. Bam. 20 minutes to the south. Let's go. Off for the pizza. It's actually taking me through a park. I've been through this park a couple times before. Whoa. Ah, there's a bike lane here, but it's taking me through the park. Let's just go through the park. I put all my faith into into Google Maps. So if you get me killed, Google, it's your fault, all right? It's your fault. No, this is a nice park. It's a big park. I have no idea what park it is. Let's find out. Prospect Park? Yeah, okay. So yeah, it's the big park. Prospect Park. It's the big park. Yeah, the parks here in the city are nice, dude. I think I was here one time many years ago when I first moved here. I had like a date here and we just sat on a fucking bench. And it's about the only time I was here during the day. All the other times I've been here at night. As you see, cops roll through here, checking out the park. And then I know Central Park in Manhattan, it closes at like 1 a.m. This one probably closes at the same time. So like cops will like park at the entrances and like see if anyone comes in and out at that time. And if you try to come in at like past the opening time, they say, you gotta turn around, buddy. Hey, food delivery? Food delivery? No? Right when I turned that off, he came out, and then I gave him the pizza, and I got a tip. He gave me a tip. I don't know how much it is. Hold on. I think it's probably like $5 or something. Yeah, $5. Which is cool. He's like, he seemed like he was a younger dude, and he had like a stutter. And he's just like, man, he's like, I appreciate, DoorDash, man. Like, I appreciate it, And he gave me the $5. So it was really cool. Nice dude. All right. So I am way down south. That's the only problem. So here I am right here. All right. I'm not even in the zone, but for DoorDash, I just got to go north a little bit. But the problem is if I want to log back into Uber, I got to come all the way back up to Manhattan, and that's going to take 25 maybe to 30 minutes or something like that, maybe. So that's the only issue with going to different zones and the scheduling stuff. But I think I'm scheduled with DoorDash until 11:30, so I don't know. We'll figure it out. I think I'm gonna do one more order, then I'll take a break from recording, charge my batteries and shit. Holy shit. Oh man, 1850, 36 minutes, 15 items from CVS, bro. Like, this is one of these orders I don't even want to touch, dude. 15 items. Fuck. All right, let's just accept it and see what happens. Let's see if I can do this quick. Huge order. It's pretty good pay, but that's if everything goes smooth. And with all these items, it can be kind of difficult. So let's see. All right, let's try to make this as quick as possible. The first order. So let's see, we got 2 of these. This is 1 liter, yep. Yep. So it's basically just this. And what happens if they don't have an item, that's where it gets shitty. Most of the time they don't have the items. And we're in New York City, so everything's fucking locked down. You gotta all the important stuff, you gotta hit this button right here to get someone to come and unlock these doors.
Customer service in aisle 2. Customer service in aisle 2.
Sometimes so many items won't be here that the customer will just want you to cancel the order. And so basically it's like you search, you take all this time looking for these items, and then an item or two or whatever aren't here, and the customer wants you to cancel the order. It's like, no, dude. All right, right here. Thank you. So, sorry about that. So you experienced that a couple times. You're like, dude, okay, I just wasted 30 minutes here for nothing. You experienced that a couple times. You're like, I will never do shopping pays again. So you kind of see where I'm coming from here. I don't know if you can hear me, but Rode mic went out, so I don't know. So I just dropped off those two shop and pay orders. It is 12:16 in the morning. We're still here in North Brooklyn. I'm gonna try to make my way up to Manhattan, and yeah, we'll just go from there. All right, it is currently 4:18 in the morning. We're over here at Meat Packing District. I just finished an order. Yeah, I would say we're doing probably pretty good. I haven't like checked what I made yet, but between DoorDash and Uber, I'd say we're doing okay. I'll show it here at the end, but I'm out here till 5 o'clock in the morning, so we got about 40 minutes left. So I'm just gonna record a little bit until 5, and then yeah, I guess we'll do a recap or whatever. Okay, I just got an order. Shop and pay for one item. The only problem with shop and pays at this time is sometimes these places aren't open. Order, it's 18 minutes away. 2.5 miles away just to go to the CVS, and then the drop-off's real close. I need to know if this CVS is open, because if I go all the way out there and I have to cancel the order, I'm not getting paid for that. Uber says you get paid for that, but no. If you're forced to cancel the order because the store is closed, they don't pay you that. They don't give you that trip time. They say they do, but they don't, because you can look. It'll just say, when you cancel it, it'll just say trip canceled, and then it'll say 0 time. 222 East 34th. See, I already know, because I already know this place is, well, actually, no. This place is open. Yeah, I know where this is. This is right by the hospital. This place is open, but I don't know. So usually the is behind the desk, so I already know. Cool, thank you. You too. 3 minutes away, real close. A few months ago, maybe more than that, maybe 5 months ago, I don't know, Uber started doing this thing called mentorship, where new people come on, and if you're like, I don't know, you got a lot of experience or something, you're high stats, I don't know how or why they pick some people to be mentors, but I was chosen to be a mentor. Not like it's like some great accomplishment or anything, but hold on, I got another order here. Taco Bell, $8, 22 minutes, 2.1 miles, blah, blah, blah. So you get like a whole bunch of people that match with you, and then like all you have to do is send them a text or two, and then if they like complete 10 orders within a certain time, you get $15. But anyway, so you get these all the time, but no one can join to do any work. Wait a minute. No one can join to do any work because all the slots are like, there's no open positions. So it's like I get all these people, I send an introduction text, and they don't end up doing any deliveries because, all right, here we go. It's a college dorm. Oh, you naughty kids. Just kidding. No, I'm just old, bro. Fucking college is known for this. But yeah, so no one's working because none of these new people that sign up, because all the slots are full, dude. Especially during all the positions are full, especially during the summer. Everyone wants to work during the summer. Less people are ordering out because it's nice out. Hello. I have a food delivery. So yeah, we're going to the Taco Bell thing. I'm gonna turn off my request. It's gonna be the last order. We got about, it's 4:40, so we got about 20 minutes.
Matt?
Yep. Cool, all right. Ooh. All right, let me see. So what happened there is the tires are wet, and when I try to like lift up the tire against the curb to lift it up, the tire didn't catch traction and it just spun out. So put that there for a sec. Hello. Thank you. 4:53 in the morning. I don't know how much I made. I think we did pretty good though. I might do another delivery, I don't know. Probably not. It's only 7 minutes. But I forgot what the hell I was gonna say, man. Felt like I had something cool to say. Anyway, yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna record again for a while. Unless I got a little bit of extra free time, because this shit, it takes effort, bro. It takes time to edit videos, stuff like that, and I don't know. I got a lot of other stuff I gotta do too, guys. But I really kind of wanted to make this recording just to kind of, you know, share what I'm about to embark on with the van and stuff. I just felt like doing it, you know. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed it, and we'll likely make some videos in the future about the van and everything like that. But who knows, maybe I'll find some time to start doing videos again. But anyway, give me that thumbs up, guys, you know, all that YouTube shit, and I will see you guys later. And we got about 61 miles on the electric unicycle for the shift.